the reasons for suffering are multi-layered, so it would be an oversimplification to say that God causes all suffering or that our own personal choices cause all suffering. Sometimes God may bring an intentional test into our lives, or sometimes poor personal choices can actually be the source of the emotional suffering that we're experiencing. In either case, though, God wants to use that emotional pain in your life for a specific purpose. It's very similar to the type of physical pain that we experience in our bodies. There's always a reason for that pain that's trying to point out a problem that's going on physically. So if you have a problem or a pain in your leg, that means there's something wrong with your leg. If you're having pain in your chest, that could mean that you're having a heart attack. When you put your hand on a hot surface, you're going to experience a burning sensation because there's damage going on to your hand in the moment. The specific location of the pain we're experiencing in our body and the actual type of pain we're experiencing on our body says something specific about a specific problem that we're having in our body. It would be really foolish to treat all physical pain the same. If you're having a pain in your leg, you don't need the same treatment that you would receive if you're having a heart attack. These same principles that we all know by common sense when it comes to our physical bodies can be equally applied to the emotional pain that we feel internally. The specific pain that we're feeling emotionally is saying something specific about a wound in our heart. There's some sort of specific reason that you feel that way. Depression or an out of control unwise excitement that just causes you to do crazy things have two different reasons for feeling that way. So the main goal isn't really just to stop the pain. So if you went to the doctor with a broken leg and he just numbed that leg rather than putting a cast on it, he just stopped the pain but didn't really help you heal, that would not be a very good doctor. Likewise, when we're experiencing emotional pain, to just try to stop the pain without addressing the actual root issue of the pain is really not what we should be after. So when we feel that emotional pain, God wants us to ask questions like, why do I feel this way? Was I abused? Did I abuse somebody? Am I committing some sort of hidden sin that I feel bad about? What's going on that's causing this emotional pain? And then God wants you to bring that specific concern and issue to Him so He can heal that specific wound. As C.S. Lewis said, mental pain is less dramatic than physical pain, but it is more common and also harder to bear. The frequent attempt to conceal mental pain increases the burden. It is easier to say my tooth is aching than to say my heart is broken. So one reason God allows emotional suffering in your life is so that you bring those specific wounds to Him. Oftentimes, if we didn't feel that emotional pain, we would just let the wounds continue and we wouldn't address the root issue because it's really hard to confront those hard things in our past or to confront the sins that we've committed in our life. But that pain that we experience motivates us to bring these wounds to God.